Hello, everybody. We're here today. Here with the Sinking City. Server's here with me today. Say hi.
No.
Alright. Is this loud?
Not for me.
Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as requested, I've researched the outburst of hysterical and visions of the Say of Oakmont, Mass. It turns out your assumptions were correct. As such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great, the yet unknown. As lucky has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and a person who might be able to help you. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I'll meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van der Berg. We having the crazy Cthulhu visions.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice.
That looks like something out of the underwater game.
Subunauti.
I have a first aid kit and a brick in my pocket.
We also have a backpack.
Nope, that's not the right button. For my safety, let's use a controller before I bop someone over the head.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, what am I looking for here?
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
A camera.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
The monoliths are waiting for you. Oh, I have a skill tree.
Nice.
So we came here because we're going nuts.
Now get out!
Wow.
Now get out!
Welcome to high rank.
Now get out.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect
Isn't
you
it
to
great
meet so
that I'm literally talking to
Please
probably a
call me
demon?
Johannes.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's an
But
eldritch
where
horror.
are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
That's an eye-catching suit.
He's wearing
Thank you,
bright
Mr.
yellow.
A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss
That's
him.
such a strange
Throgmorton tends
name.
to
Or last
stand
name.
out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not, I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Oh, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
So, before we continue, please remember this was made about back in the day with H.P. Lovecraft. where a
Yeah.
lot of his writings were racist. So when you see Mr. Throgmorton and the Innsmouthers, yeah,
I don't see anything bad about it.
oh, you will. Because this man
Okay.
is literally a monkey.
I don't care about your petty
I still don't
excuses.
see that bad.
No one leaves the port until
A
my
monkey
son
with
is
a
found,
mustache.
and that is fine.
Same thing. I don't see anything bad about it.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
Yeah, they don't like each other.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells, they are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my
This
son
monkey
was nowhere
guy
to
is
be
really
seen.
creepy.
Anything else?
Clearly,
Innsmouthers
something
are scarier,
suspicious
though.
occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
I'm just trying to get things
As
done,
much as I'm
sir.
enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton. It's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Alright. Oh, hi.
I've said everything I know.
Is there a save button?
Probably.
Here it is. There we go. Just in case anything bad happens.
Hmm.
Oh, I found the run.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
That's because they are fish.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go down to the depths of Oakmont. There's probably written in Latin. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in the cave. Professor... I don't know. I fear that what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing in my eyelids every time I close my eyes. The cycle goes on and on and on and on. In the end, it comes. Must warn everyone, tell my father he's here.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
There's my boat. Oh wow, look at this place.
Looks like Assassin's Creed map.
Not the new ones though.
I'm surprised there's no feathers to collect.
I think there is something to collect. I'm not sure what though.
No feathers though,
Not feathers.
just to get a cape. I know the stupid quest.
Because your stupid kid brother died. I've got a flashlight.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
The stream isn't lagging, is it, Servo?
Not the Discord one.
I mean, like, the stream.
I gotta check. Probably not.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Seems to be fine.
Oh! There's a guy going nuts here.
Nice.
Choo choo. Ahem.
Oh, a dead guy. Can I talk to you?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. I was out of starve.
By the giant nose.
This isn't even an Innsmouther. It's just a guy.
I want to know what happened.
The giant nose.
Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar. Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
So when they say by K, it means by God or
Where
whatever.
are all the other guys?
That's Paul
By
there on the
Nazim.
floor. Kay,
Okay,
with
so
him.
Paul's dead.
Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton.
Barry is the one who
keep
said,
asking
I
just
don't know
everything.
nothing
I have
outside.
no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to.
Lewis and
Starting to suspect
the son are
worst.
missing.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay, have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Hey, dead guy.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh, I'm tripping out. Tripping out.
Drugs.
Drugs.
It's what you get for spending too much time with the fish people.
5 cards short of a full house. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Knife.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
How do I open this? You're not gonna let me?
Use your hands.
Oh, there we go.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nukulina,
Really? Oh, here we go.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
That's clearly last. And this is probably first.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
One.
Take this, ape face.
3.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
My head. I still hear those voices.
Okay. Mind Palace. A fisherman suffered a son to Albert Thorn. Suffered at the hands. Okay. Made everyone crazy. The mind's eye can show me the way.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
All evidence collected. Oh, that's not the right button. At least I know what button that is. What are you? Server?
What?
You seen these weird little cat things?
They look like monkeys that are squished.
Well, they die easily. Come here, you.
Nice.
Die! I don't know what the crap I just saw.
Drugs. The drugs.
Cthulhu brain rot time? It sure is. Already met one of them. It's probably really used to look nice. And then the flood. And then Cthulhu slightly moves.
No, that's just some bigger person jumping into the ocean.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
Praise the sea! You praise the sun server, I praise the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the run button? For flip's sake. Bop you creepy rat thing. Bop you.
Don't do that again.
I don't remember how to open Mind's Eye. Let's see. Mind's Eye, down. Okay.
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Why are you wanting bullets?
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten
You
in
look
days.
familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
I think I found the old reef bar.
Eat it.
Eat the bar?
Come.
Take
Come
the
closer,
absent from it.
troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
That's cool.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make
So
it
Fallout.
easier for you. I don't smoke.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
They're not just underground, they're in your house.
Ugh, how Mr. Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want? Bye.
Snub it, landlubber.
Just walk behind the counter, steal his gunpowder, and leave. Okay, bye. I can't believe their barbecue is still running. You would think most of them would be living on boats.
No, just send Cthulhu tentacle. It's easier.
Cthulhu's still sleeping in R'lyeh.
Well, maybe one of its tentacles is our.
Hello.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Okay. Yep, found it.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. So the
Okay. Where are we going?
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
How do I get up there then?
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
I guess I have to figure out another way around. Oh, here we go. What is this?
There's something in the pocket.
Louis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwire like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people, and we should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Shoot the padlock. Or bust the padlock. Well, I found Mr. Robert. Server, I found him. Ah! What is that?
Yeah, I see. He seems to be hanging around.
There's a creepy headcrab spider Cthulhu thing.
Free hugs.
No! Hello, Mr. Robert.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Should I be taking pictures of these things?
Probably should.
Hold on. This thing. There we go. Just in case. It's dangerous. Okay, Lewis and the Elmsmouthers that killed. Lewis may be at the bar.
I hope drinking absinthe.
You mean killing or dying?
I don't know.
What is absinthe? Is it drugs?
It's 85% alcohol.
Might as well just be drinking 100% alcohol by this point.
How Mr. Carpenter's food.
So the only way to drink it is literally just bloop, like so that the bottom of the mug is like wet, and that's it. Take more than that, you're probably dead.
Wow.
Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer.
There's also
Oh, I met
rice.
a wild beast.
But consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
All right.
What the? Get the... Oh. Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
This is an
Charles
Innsmouther.
Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his
Your
son.
character looks high as
I mean, I probably am. But look at this guy.
Darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault.
It's about
You hear me?
8 chins.
They start to look like this, I think they said around
If
the
you reach
age
for
of
your gun,
16.
you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Let's just start it off with a...
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the She. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
They have funky teeth, too.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape.
They have
Turns out,
scales,
I was
too.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer.
I mean, I think it was a newcomer when I asked why it's your face looked like a fish.
Newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say.
wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I won't tell him. Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, it seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you.
That said, the port's still closed. What will you do?
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded with police.
I'll make something up to tell Throgmorton. Leave as soon as you can.
Thank you again, sir. I won't forget this.
I don't know if you notice, I keep T-posing.
Borked game.
It's not borked. It's not like I have a copy that I shouldn't have of this game.
What, do you drink coffee?
What?
I didn't know you drink coffee.
I don't.
You said you have coffee.
I said it's not like I have a pirated copy of this game.
Oh, copy. I heard you say you have a coffee.
No.
I was like, I didn't know you drink that.
No, it makes my head hurt.
Too bitter for me.
It's very bitter.
Same with green tea. Ain't nobody got time
Mr.
for that.
Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
Even though it's supposed to be super
don't have
good.
all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive.
I kind of just bopped it with a shovel and it was dead.
After the flood, I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately, not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that.
They're not immune to my shovel either.
When possible, and when you can't, keep your
Or
weapons.
just carry down a flamethrower.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Big.
The murderer is dead.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served.
Monkey.
This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm seeing visions of Cthulhu eating my effing face.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going mad,
Rude.
Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions.
I'm taking laudanum.
I was drawn here or
Whatever that is.
I don't know.
I think it's laudanum.
But I believe the source of this madness is
Again,
here
whatever that
in
is.
Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
think it's Ludnum.
Geological expedition. I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Egg.
Egg.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Hello, HK.
I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
So yeah, most of the higher ups, like the people who have money in this town, look like monkeys, and the lower class looks like fish.
Yeah.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Oh god, I have to talk payment?
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course,
Money.
you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Yay!
GG.
Earn more experience and stay sane slightly longer.
No?
That seems good to me.
It's fun being insane.
Do we have the exclamation mark save in chat?
I don't even know what that is.
That's every like so often chat can tell me to save.
I got no idea. You and Nevi are more into the command stuff.
I think Nevia's getting breakfast though. You know, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Actually 2.
Oh, am I going nuts again? I sure am.
Probably not good for your brain.
Probably not.
Might as well be a squirrel at this point. Right into Cthulhu's butt.
I think that's his mouth, but close enough.
I mean, it's one of the holes.
Robert Throckmorton funded an expedition to discover the origins of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost, because why wouldn't it be? Albert Throckmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. It was hard to find the expedition members, dead or alive. Throckmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Oak Grove. I do not know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screaming and the metal creaking, wire filling the deck, and a headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me later, starving, half-mad, babbling about ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I seen was real. But my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. Found something horrible on that island. Something old, dark, and slithering. It still haunts me. Why is this here?
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis brothers.
So I saw something on an island, and it made me go nuts. Dear Mr. Reed, I understand you are a private eye that caught the murder in the port. My life is in danger, and I cannot trust anyone in the city. Please come to my room, which is opposite of yours. So I assume across the hall? I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot and I am beyond saving, but the 7 books must be saved at any cost, even if I'm gone. Find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed.
Bears.
Sick. Hold on. Let me read this! Jesus Christ. Oh, it's my badge. All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream.
Never again, they say.
What is auto run button?
I could change my outfit. I could be an octopus.
Nice. You want tentacle hentai?
Find all the books. I quite like this one.
Maybe you should be that witch doctor.
The witch doctor one?
You're Sherlock
Mr.
Holmes.
Reed, you are a rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanly, and I feel I have to repay your debt. Repay the debt to you. Take this friendly piece of advice. Run, save your life, leave this drock of a city. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words, Lewis Flynn. Mr. Reed, it seems you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation. Please, forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Wreath while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time.
Mr. Dorito.
Mr. Dorito. Wow, they already put up a sign
Makes
for
this
me.
place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Maybe they want you to sign a contract.
Nope, not there. This one? Talking with the locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queeriest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city, and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he abandoned the bank building in Northern Avon on Forefather Street between Heglong Street and Windhalf Street. Alas, it would be too dangerous for me to go there by myself. Oh god, do I have to mark that? Oh god.
Who's Mark?
Building the church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stones, putting them in the soil of Salvation Harbor. Night he returned to his house behind the church. He could not sleep. Got back across the ocean. His house is... Oh god. I need to... Okay.
Egg.
Egg. Place on map. Can you help me find this place? Central Salvation Harbor. Near Redemption Church. I don't even know what district this is. Oh, Salvation Harbor. Old Church Road. Between Seven Oaks. So it's like here?
Looks like London.
That's about right. Between Seven Oaks and Wilhelm Street.
Oh.
I assume this is the church. It's somewhere in this area. Okay, place on map. Ben Bank in Northern Avent. Okay. On Fog Street. Between Headlong Street. Where's Heglong Street? Heglong Street. And so it's like here. I think that's right. Oh god, there's like 7 of them. Took a lot of record to track down this book. Must have been stolen from the Throckmorton Museum. It's found by a local surgeon who's found dead in his house after the flood. I snuck in, checked out his place, but in vain. Still, there is somewhere else the tomb may be. A private hospital in the western Reed Heights. where the surgeon worked has been abandoned. The archives say it's on Bourbon Road between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. I think I saw that on the map. Let's pick all these up. Local legends may be more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanging out near a huge apple tree that still grows near the Sire Mill. Among these confessions, one of the witches said the devil himself granted them the book. The book hides itself from mortal eyes. The witch who wrote the confession lived in Eastern Heights, somewhere north. Could the book be hidden there? Place Black Manor. Say a certain book is read at these meetings, Cursed Tome, that makes people crave the touch of the sea. The one reading the book stands on the cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Okay, so go there. Board up the windows and lock the doors. They are just men of the Yellow King's gang. Get in here now.
Naruhodo.
Look, a woman. We're talking about a ruined house. They say ghosts live in this house. Alright, let's put all of these on the map.
You sure you want to?
I've placed those two, I think. Yeah. Okay.
These things.
Hospital building in Reed Heights. Between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. Well, Oak Street's here. I'm gonna say here. Eastern Reed Heights on Communion Road and Museum Avenue. So it's on one of these corners? Is that what I'm reading?
Maybe.
Alright. Eastern Greyhaven Bay. South end of Westburn Street. Where is Westburn Street? Here it is. Near the road to Black Manor. I assume this is the manor. Okay. One more. Let's see. In cover side. Cover side. Landing Avenue and Kingsport. Here's Landing. So it's like here somewhere. Alright, onwards we go. Seeing you dragging things into your room. Mind the floor.
The door won't budge.
It says out. Several ships have gotten lost. Well, that's a creepy painting.
Not really.
This place reminds me of Silent Hill.
Except with a lot less
Finally,
fog.
You're awake.
Oh, hi!
Gotta tell you,
Fog
though,
was dumb.
mister.
A
You
little
wanna
bit.
stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
I didn't do anything.
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors.
Proceed to shovel a
I
head
slept
crab.
like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you can get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish.
Terrible fetus. Disgusting ulcerations. Mirrors. I kind of want to read these. Oh god. Need to look through. Okay, I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to the vision somehow, because I felt nausea and headache before it strikes. It happened near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. Saw a woman with kind eyes. Immediately after that, I fell asleep. Spent nearly half a day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. Let's cover side of Tanner Street. We're gonna go see a ghost woman or some crap.
I hope you see a sheep.
I doubt I'll see a sheep. Corner of Tanner Street. Where's Tanner Street? Do you see Tanner Street? I see Old Church Road. But I don't see Tanner Street.
I don't
Oh,
see
there it is. It's in the corner. So this is probably the first one we'll do, because I'm literally down the road.
I'm watching you,
Nice.
newcomer.
You do that. Okay, help you. You're repelling your cheap, affordable living again. Renting out beast-ridden flop houses. Locals use signs to mark places, kind of like secret hobo signs. If you see a crooked H on the door, that means the house is inhabited. The crossed hatch V grid marks a hidden cache. A V sign
Yoink.
is for barricading, meaning dangerous. And if you see 3 Ks, reach for your gun. I haven't figured out the spiral sign yet.
Use your shovel instead.
New fast travel point. Oh nice, there's fast travel in this game.
Nice.
Oakmont Chronicles and the police station. Should probably save though.
Probably would be good. Whack-a-mole.
Infested area? Infested area. So it's over there, I think. No, it's the other way. So over there. I wonder if I can clear out all of the infested areas.
Will be useful.
No one taught me how to drive a boat. This one? This one. Let's go to the newspaper station while we're here.
Extra. All the news that's fit for print. Buy a paper, mister?
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers. The archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
I hate to inform you, but it's probably the
All
only
right,
one.
I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland. Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a private eye in Boston. The situation in the port was a good use of my skills.
Well, Detective Reed, I think you'll find our city has a lot of secrets, but people may not like you poking your nose in. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Yes, it affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
I got an achievement called Extra Extra.
Nice.
Oh god. I don't know how to do this. What am I looking for? Who am I?
Stay safe.
Keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, we're going up this way, I think. Yeah, up this way. Let's go bother the police while we're here. I think it's to the right and to the right again.
Bother the FBI.
Are you actually watching?
I mean, you're running through the streets.
If you see a phone booth like this one, do let me know in case I run past it, because they're the waypoints to fast travel.
Funky.
Well, this looks like it will be a conversation.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Look, all I want is access to your records during my investigations. Otherwise, I'll keep out of your way.
Oh, that's all you want, is it? Was making us look like idiots in front of Mr. Throgmorton not enough for you?
Look, I'm sorry. That wasn't my intent.
Well, that's what you did. A newcomer must know his place. Let me be frank. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal in here, newcomer.
Hey, easy, Officer Lyons. I don't want any trouble.
Well, good. That's a start. You can use the archive, but only because you have Mr. Throgmorton as your patron. Keep that in mind, Reed.
I don't like this guy.
Just a police officer.
Just a police officer. Alright, so anytime I have a crime, I can come here. Alright. Straight ahead. We'll solve our first crime.
Oh.
Maybe we'll see some lady.
Naked.
I hope not naked. Can't show that on Twitch.
All covered in tentacles.
Ooh! An infested area. Am I just not supposed to go through these areas? Like, does the infestation ever go away? Like, I don't know how this works.
Maybe if your guy could, you know, use hands and legs, then that would be easier.
What, you mean like kick and punch and crap?
Can't climb. That would be useful.
Nope. What the heck am I looking at?
Drugs.
I can't seem to figure out how to get out. Ah.
Dead.
Dead.
You got eaten.
Yes.
Can't solve crime when you're dead.
How far back did that take me? Oh, I've got to talk to the police officer again. This is why we need to remind me to save.
Don't waste my
Oh.
time.
I thought the checkpoints.
I guess I already talked to him. I don't know. Western Coverside corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. Hey, can we not beat up the Innsmouthers, please? There we go.
You're trying to beat up people who already have 8,000 chins.
Let's see if we can find this lady.
The Endmouther seems to have so much fat on their chin that you can make a BLT out of it.
Oh my god. It's not even fat, it's literally them turning into a fish. Can I create bullets?
Maybe. Go Ark style.
What, just beat people to death?
No. You go mining for rocks and all that junk, then create a giant generator just to make a forge work,
How about no?
to make bullets. And then only you can make like 5 bullets at a time.
Oh, sweet Jesus, no.
That's why you get the mod to make the bullets crafting recipe like 90% less. That's what I had. You still needed ore and whatnot, but you didn't need 7 billion things. And it will make like 4 times as more bullets. That would be a fun game to play, but alas. Only with increased rates though. Because Jesus Christ, it's slow. Punch a tree, get 2 pieces.
I don't think that's how trees work, but okay. Am I
That's how
looking
arc
for
tree.
a lady?
Perhaps.
Tanner and Old Church. Right here. Am I missing something?
Maybe.
Are you able to look for me? Or would that be difficult?
I mean, you are supposed to be the police, to detective, to find all this junk.
Well, I can jump in there, but it says it would be on that corner where I was standing.
It's in
What
the
the
building.
crap are these?
Armadillos.
They have tentacle faces.
Well, they're tentacle armadillos.
I'm gonna shoot these things.
Maybe that's why they have their shell. So nobody can see that they're actually all slimy and tentacly inside.
I'm gonna shoot these Cthulhu things.
Can't you shovel them? Oh, those. Headshot.
Wow, they took a lot. And they hurt a lot. Jeez.
Hashtag save.
I did save. God, they do a ton of damage.
Well, time to use flex tape. That's a lot of damage. Now, oh.
I have absolutely no idea. It says I'm just supposed to hear it?
Maybe.
or reload, so I don't have to or use up all that ammo that didn't do anything.
Live and learn. We are hanging on the edge of tomorrow.
I don't see anything. I can't even get into these houses.
Has to be some hidden path.
Have you actually looked up how to do this one?
Mm-mm.
I feel like I'm probably in the wrong place, but I don't think I am.
That's Tanner Street.
Because it says Western Covered Side, which is right here.
That's why I stopped playing that ghost game.
What ghost game?
Where you're a ghost detective.
That one was easier than this.
I got to a parking lot and had to use a walkthrough just to figure it out.
Wow, these guys are still beating each other up.
Oh, I stopped playing because it was too difficult. The moment I start having to use walkthrough, it's already too difficult.
There's no way that I'm this stupid. Like, I'm literally just looking for a lady, aren't I?
Whatever the quest says.
Quest says that he fell asleep and saw a lady that talked to him. He's surprised that she didn't steal anything from him. But I'm here.
There's some kind of footprints or something. Figure out if it like points somewhere. Like it's like, oh, she was here, but then she went into some other direction.
Am I gonna have to look this one up?
Need to ask Sherlock Holmes for help.
Let's see.
Grab staff.
After the conversation, you're given a bunch of letters. Um, 'Cause, 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 building related to the mission in Coverside has a men's finest clothing sign above it.
Oh, there you go.
Does it?
What's your problem?
There it is. Looks like they were standing. Looks like here? Ah, here we go.
There you go. Gotta be Sherlock Holmes.
Okay. That's a tranquilizer. Let's do a save before I get murdered here.
Kinda fast.
Oh! Where are you? Heard you. Hello? Ooh, frame rate. Calm yourself. Calm yourself.
Game's dying.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, a lot of junk.
I'm getting out here.
Probably need TNT.
It's causing the frame rate to just explode.
Game not too difficult for your computer.
No, I think it's like an actual, like, thing. Can I use this before they murder me? I'm not even sure how to use the first aid kit. How do I first aid kit?
Jeez, this frame rate.
Yeah, I know.
And nobody seems to care that there's enemies out on the street. Oh, never mind.
Oh, thank you! Now how do I use this first aid kit? There we go.
There you go.
Alright. Back to what I was doing. I might need to set the settings down one.
Frame rate on the enemies is OP.
What would it be? It's probably effects that's causing it, isn't it?
Yeah. Or shadows.
We can apparently only go medium. Alright. Like, it runs perfectly fine until I see an enemy. Which is
Yeah, running around is fine and the monsters make you die.
Hello? Even them spawning in! What is this? Oh god. Jesus Christ, they can like two-shot me. What is this? Why can they two-shot me?
I mean, they are Cthulhu monsters. A lot of people have, or apparently had issues with PS4 with this game of FPS. Yes, there seems to be some issues with FPS in this game.
Ah! What are these monsters?
Slapped your butt?
They did! He bit me right in the butt. I don't think we should be doing crimes or solving crimes if I can't even defend myself.
Place should not have them. Or try doing when you're missing a good weapon.
I mean, I have shotgun, but that seems to not matter. Combat proficiency. Oh, here it is. Higher damage.
We could talk about music.
I beg your pardon. Man-eating eel.
Oh, so that's what they are. And weird worms on the floor.
No, because those aren't attacking me. I think
I
they're
don't
the
know
ones in the water, which is why I have to boat.
I can tell you this right now that they don't only eat men.
Okay. They eat the women too.
Yeah.
Oakmont University.
Be called anything eating eels. Do, 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 do. Ay, ay, ay.
Alright. We're going to the bank. I think.
Oh boy.
Alright. Let's see if we can get this one.
There you go. Both go burr.
Boat go burr. Let's see. We're going to take a right and try and go down.
Maybe this place is in Venezuela.
No, we're somewhere near America. I know that.
I don't know many American cities with this many freaking boat rides.
That's because it flooded. You heard him at the beginning.
I think I remember that.
No.
There you go. That's why I'm not good with story games, because I forget a lot of the junk. The only two I got mostly into is Nier and Mass Effect. And the Akihabara game. Which is one of my favorites.
This might be it.
Maidenless.
Wow.
Someone needs to call an
How about
engineer.
no? How about just no?
Nice! Whatever that is.
I don't even know.
Seems to be some monster with a tail as a mouth. Is that bug?
It very much did not want me here.
Makes sense.
Is it gone? Nope, it's still there.
Your character smart enough to shoot from a boat.
No.
Rip. Maybe stand on some other.
It doesn't spawn until I touch the floor.
No. I thought you could spawn it and then go kill it. Right after. Like you spawn it, then you go to some other deck and shoot it all the way.
No, I'd much rather do that. Well, this appears to be where I'm going.
Hopefully with less of those tail Cthulhu monsters.
My handgun also seems to be pure garbage.
Far Cry all over again.
Really is. Tomb of a Mare.
Tomb of America.
Why can I see this?
A boat with a
Why
weird
is
symbol.
the Gold King's boat here?
Going nuts.
It is. I'm not gonna touch that.
Probably summon Cthulhu himself.
No, that's his brother. Might be his older brother. Not sure. I know they're related.
The other one has bigger tentacles than the other one.
He actually doesn't. He wears a cloak. Yeah, it must be this. So literally everywhere I want to go is covered in Cthulhu.
Yeah, damn. Bring up your flamethrower.
I don't have one. I'm kind of surprised I didn't bring one. Okay.
Or a harpoon.
Robert Throckmorton gave me a key to Northern Coverside.
It's an IKEA.
I assume it's this place.
There we go.
On the corner of Asher Road and Herbert.
Ashen one. Seek less.
And Herbert, so it's here?
Bears.
Probably this building.
Probably the building with Rubber Goose.
I'm not going into a building with Rubber Goose.
I mean, that thing would make a short work of these Cthulhu creatures, though.
What? Why would you park me like this?
One step away from Cthulhu.
One step away from my own madness.
The moment your toe touches that water, all the eels are like, oh, there's a person.
You're actually not wrong.
You're just gonna put a little finger in there and be like, eh, how cold is this water? And the moment you touch it, the eel just pulls you down.
Is this the right way?
Remind me of that movie E.T. Or It, I guess.
It and E.T. are two different things.
I.T.?
It and then E.T. are two different things. Okay, we're just following this road all the way up.
Cheap.
Unless some stupid Cthulhu beast decides to get in my way.
It will be the first time.
Whoa! I hope you saw that.
A nice little glitch. Funky little glitch.
I assume this is the mirror case. Did someone stalks me?
If someone stalks you, they must be a corn.
Purity Street and Oak Street. Is that where I am? I am on Ashen Street. Let's get off. Hello?
Ashen one.
It says I should have a shotgun here. Oh god. I'm just gonna go. Oh, did you see that guy spawn in?
I think Prototype game has the best NPC spawning.
Does it?
You look in a direction, see a bunch of people, you turn your camera 360 and there's suddenly about 50 different people.
Oh!
So the moment they're not in your camera, they keep changing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a bit broken.
I think I... Yay, I found it!
Nice. Hey, that's the door from the game. From Ghost Hunter. That I always
Survivors
say.
can suffer from numerous symptoms. 10 minutes of surfacing. Yeah, that's why you don't dive and then come up so quickly. Stupid.
Especially super deep. That's why it took forever to bring that dude from the sinking boat back to surface. And that's, I don't know if you've seen that guy that survived like, what is it, 3 days in a sunken ship.
No.
Well, sunk. He got trapped in one of the rooms, had limited breathing air and whatnot. And they finally found him. After like 3 days. Then it took forever to pull him back up.
Why?
Because his body might die if they pulled it too fast.
I have a revolver ready nowadays.
Revolver is always good.
Transient at the bottom. Do not chisel the rock downstairs.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
You know, most of this stuff can be explained away with, like, you know, oh, they're having problems with, you know, there's uranium down there. Or, like, yeah, they're getting sick because they're coming up too quickly.
Mm-hmm. See, making up stories makes it more interesting.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
That's the newspapers these days anyways. I need to open the window.
Oh, I've already turned on the fan. Why am
There we go, wide open. It's like, what is it, 7 degrees, 7 Celsius outside.
Guess I don't need the key.
Oh, burp.
Which is about 45 Fahrenheit. Outside, I keep a window fully open. I can.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know if you saw me, like, freaking out there. I need to make sure that blue thing doesn't go, like, super low or he'll, like, blast himself in the head. Ow! Hello? Oh, hi! It's an Innsmouther! Sir? Sir?
Kicking you in the face. Headshot.
Okay. Stupid.
Aim for the head.
I didn't even see him. I was just minding my own business.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
We want to be part of that business.
I mean, he could have left me alone.
That's too complicated.
Delivery. Was I supposed to talk to this guy?
Maybe.
I feel like there's gonna be more upstairs now.
Ooh.
No.
Tiggy is the biggest ooh.
I thought that was Baroth.
No, it's Tiggy Wiggy Ooh.
No.
Naruhodo.
Nope.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Bearer of the curse. Seek cake.
Oh, here we go.
We're in the Silent Hill house.
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
LAPD.
Stand back.
FBI, open up.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Let's see. Are there any upstairs? I doubt it. Nope.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
They break in. Steal the papers.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Lock the door behind them.
I fatah me fe
And then burn them.
I
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Okay. Freighter in Oakmont Chronicles. You think the newspaper would be here, or do you think I could just go to the newspaper place with whatever her name is?
Or
in
maybe
front?
there's a copy here, but probably have to go to the actual newspaper place.
Alright, let's go talk to what's her name. She is here. Alright, how do we get there? Oh, I can just walk down the road this way? Yes.
Walking around at the speed of a regular person.
A slightly regular person. Watching people spawn in.
That place is to go, gotta die to Cthulhu monsters.
Yes. Next one.
Freaking Death Stranding.
Have you played it?
No. It's just a box moving simulator.
It's UPS, man.
Yeah, with a bunch of things that wanna kill you and your weird baby.
Yes.
Or whatever it
Okay,
is.
let's see. What am I looking for?
Heat.
Looking for a advertisement, right?
Leg. Looking for a very round egg. It would be pretty cool if eggs would spawn or come out of the chicken's butts as circles. Then you could play golf with them. There we go.
In Grimhaven Bay.
Bow, 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 bow.
And period. The expedition archives are lost, but still have clues to follow on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. Let's see, a period. After flood. Search.
Rosebud.
Did I find it?
I hope so.
I guess not.
Alexa.
Oh, I did find it. Yay! Found at Pier 3. So it would be here.
That is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
One day somebody's going to be listening or watching this on YouTube, and you're going to say that, and someone's Alexa is going to turn on.
That would be pretty cool. It's a good song. A meme song.
Look
but
at
a
this
good one.
armadillo.
I guess it's an armadillo.
I don't know what it is.
The tentacle dillo.
Tentacle dildo. That's what it is.
It's just an armored Kezu.
It's a crocodilo. Crocodilo.
Oh my.
Let's see. I'm trying to get back down to the pier. Oh, I found the speed up button. It's not very good
Nice.
though.
Better than nothing.
I'm waiting to hit a box and go flying out of this boat like Looney Tunes style. I'm fully expecting that.
That'd be pretty cool then.
Let's see, I'm going down this road. I think. Or is it this one? Okay, good. I made it to the right spot.
Meow.
Meow. Oh, there's a fast travel point here.
Phone booth.
Somewhere.
Now go back in time and give it Dr. Who his phone booth back.
There we go. Alright. Are we at Bay 3?
Owls, larks, and eagles. There's a lark. Oh, it's a bird. Okay.
It's a person. Going, ah!
No, I checked what a lark is.
It's a bird.
Yeah, that's what I found out.
It also means to be silly, I think.
Never heard.
I think that's what it means.
Means to be a doggo.
This man's making noise.
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Alright, where is this little wild beast? Oh, there it is. Come here, you piece of garbage!
Here is garbage. It's just a head crab.
It's just a head crab made out of hands. And
Lamar! There you are!
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead.
Well, this one got rough. That one got even rougher.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man. Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased. This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
That's something I should hang on my wall.
Hereby take record of the vessel.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Okay.
Okay.
Until next time.
Exactly. How do I get back up?
Kinda like this mouse.
Do you?
Yeah. Keeps my hand less sweaty.
Nice. Let's see what he has to say.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
This Sanders, what kind of man is he?
Newcomer. Seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back. The mayor's cursed these days.
Weirdly awkward port.
Alright, let's see how this went down.
Probably horribly wrong.
Let's see.
To the mayor with you! Die! Die!
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Well, I found the climb up button.
Alright.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Let's get a handle
Don't
on what
bring
actually happened
your
here.
fist to a gunfight.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
To the mayor with you! Die! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Nani?
Concentrito! Can almost level up again.
Nice. Funny how a Cthulhu game has talent points.
Mm.
The mayor's cursed these days.
Nope, I guess we're going to the hospital. Which is here.
Hospital. No, this is Silent Hill all over again.
This is it.
First go to the docks, then to a weird city, and then hospital.
This one, and then we'll take the water to the hospital. This away? Yes. We might see something we don't want to see at the hospital. I'm just saying.
Half-eaten corpse with tentacles coming out of its stomach.
No. I think in the hospital one of the ladies is cursed.
Nice.
I remember.
Maybe we see big bobs. I'll be excited. Just do the same thing I did in Witcher 1. Just try to not look at it.
It's a bit difficult when it's her face.
I mean, don't look at her face.
She talks to you.
Well, just hope it's not the bee stuff.
No, it's not the bee.
That'll be more difficult than anything. If it was the bee's disease.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Alright.
Boom.
Here we go.
Patient or visitor? Hold on, hold on.
Nope,
Let Dr.
it's just
Grant
this
guess.
guy.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
A little bit, but I'm fine.
Little bit dead.
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying Helminth and their role in illness before the flood. Did you know that all of us are infected by Helminth? Your headaches could indicate that they have infested your brain.
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
I don't even know what Heimlich is.
May I suggest you
Heimlich.
subject
Himlick, he's saying.
experimental medical program.
Isn't that the thing you gotta do if someone's choking?
I don't know. He wants me to be a lab rat.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Medicine. Well, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that, Mr.
Reed. Charles Reed.
Getting to Breaking
Mr.
Bad
Reed,
territory.
Take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you feel
He has the same mustache as Theodore Roosevelt.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Being
Stop!
attacked by invisible tentacles.
No! Oh, Jesus. Sir? Sir!
Nice! Dude.
What the hell did you give me, Doc?
Is something wrong? You seem perfectly healthy to me.
Your medicine blinded me. And then it gave me these visions. Worse than a blow to the head. What are you trying to pull?
Intriguing. These side effects are a new development. I'll have to run some more tests. Let me know if anything else happens, won't you?
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I don't even know what that is.
I'm prepared to face
Not
men
sure.
and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
He probably ate something.
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Bye.
Wow, I have to do it myself. Sir! Stop being a wizard.
That's too difficult.
Subject. Patient. Probably surgery. Grimhaven Bay. Peter!
Nele.
Let's see.
Nice.
Patient ward. I need to go upstairs.
Hospitals are pretty creepy.
A little bit. Why is everyone floating?
What happened to you, mister?
I think you're going more drunk than anything.
Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
Fishing with dynamite, huh? You sure it wasn't from a fight in port? Maybe on a ship?
I'm sure. Oh, please, leave.
Bye.
I found Pete. Oh! A floating lady!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again.
Why
no
would you
sir.
even think to do that?
When in doubt, take a bite.
Sometimes taking that bite bites back. Oh!
Yeah, it happened. I will.
Oh,
too.
they're floating! Still floating.
Maybe it's a purpose.
Scratch me. Please, please, just here. This itching is driving me insane.
Madam? Madam! Madam.
Your game's more broken than some Steam Early Access games.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed. I'm a newcomer. I'm looking for the source of the Oakmont visions.
We had them, my crew and I. And during the expedition, the dreams.
Nice.
You can't understand, Mr. Reed. You weren't there.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
Isn't it great that this bandage texture is his skin texture? You can tell this by his pecs.
We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. They'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there.
So you're telling me that there's
I
people
ordered the
underwater
rescue attempt,
in
but they
some
threatened to leave me.
cave going nuts because you were too spooked to go down there?
Yep.
You've got a
Wow.
good reason for leaving the expedition to die.
Reminds me of the underwater sinners.
You weren't there.
I don't know if you know what those are.
Day after day on that ship, it was a horror.
Should I bring these
We
people
saw
back to town?
Things. Not one of us dared
I mean-
sleep. It was an expedition into Curse
Like, if I go
waters,
get
mark
these
my
people who are clearly crazy and bring them back up, should I even tell them that they're down there, or should I bring them back up?
Could you take me out to where
You
the
could
last
try
battle
bring
took place?
at least one of them.
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed.
Or at least if you
It's
can question
suicide.
them or something.
Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Get better soon.
Surgery ward. Surgery is in the basement. Why?
So no one can smell the blood and guts.
Fair enough.
No, this is like Silent Hill.
Kind of.
Reminds me of that Fallout 4 Silent Hill.
Alright, it's in Grimhaven Bay. Okay. On C. Smith Avenue, which is here. So it's like here. He's still floating.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Alright. Mowgli.
I'm glad I learned the climb over button now. I think I just saw a man fall in the water.
Maybe. that T-poses?
I'm waiting for someone to just be T-posing.
Wait. Oh.
How am I supposed to get there? My boat's on that dock over there.
I would say swim, but might die in the process.
Screw it, we're gonna try it.
What, swimming?
Yes.
Oh, you're currently okay.
I was
There you
half
go.
expecting something to eat me. Alright, we're going straight down this path.
I try to take one of these boats to the ocean, see what happens.
Dagon all of a sudden just eats my face.
He'll eat you like a breadstick.
He really would. He'd eat me like a Pop-Tart.
I've never eaten one because they're $10 a box.
Jesus Christ, why? They're like $1 here.
Because they're imported from America. But they're like $9 extra.
It's literally just an odd type of bread and some strawberry jelly and a little bit of like vanilla frosting with some sprinkles on it. That's literally all it is.
I mean, when a plane ticket from here to there costs like 1,200 euros, then yeah. And it's like, what is it, 16-hour trip or something. No wonder.
Where is this place? I want to say it's in here. Is on... The factory in Western Grimhaven Bay between Levin Coffee Avenue and Deep Shore Road.
Yeah.
So it should be like right here.
Perhaps.
In
it's
there,
underwater.
maybe?
Maybe it's underwater.
Don't think it would be underwater. Oh! Did you see my boat spawn in?
Mm-hmm.
It has to be this building. There's a giant hole in it. Oh, I guess not. I guess textures just don't want to exist today. Oh, here's one. This... Hello? God, I hate these things.
The handy crabs. They're coconut crabs, but instead of pinchers, they're hands.
I think I got a skill point.
Nice.
I did! What should I put it in?
Put it in pure power and murder everything. Crafting stuff. Damn.
I was thinking of getting these.
You can.
So that when I level up, I get like plus 10%, so that I can get the rest of these faster.
Mm-hmm.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
That's really creepy looking. Alright, I have a handgun.
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Man, that's the Fallout suit.
Hmm.
You might fall out of the suit.
Well, I found a suit. And the basement appears to be flooded.
Great. Might wanna get the buckets.
I think we're beyond buckets at this point.
Go into the basement, get a bucket of water, and throw it out.
Informed me that the expedition anchored at several points in the ocean.
Maybe fix the wall.
Okay. So I guess I need to go back to the hospital and see if I can find the archives?
Maybe.
Is this the hospital? No, that's the asylum. That's the hospital.
Rick.
Alright. Off to the hospital. Hospital.
Hospital.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Da, 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 da.
Okay, so I guess I have to find it myself.
Seems so.
Oh, here it is. Syntate. Nothing. Crew dragged Albert.
Yom, vroom.
Shwoom. Are you ready to go diving?
No.
Me either. Oh, I have a flashlight.
I saw from ME2 or 3 how bad it is. Even the ugliest monsters have vulnerable spots.
Yes.
There we go. Nice.
The mayor's cursed these days.
Guy looks like Ticket. What is it? The amusement park?
No, it's the dock.
It's a duck. The duck. Boom. Thanks for the cake, homie.
Okay. We're going out.
In the depths of the nopes.
The depths of the nopes, that's right.
I got bronchitis.
Ain't
Nobody
nobody-
got time for that.
Are you ready for this? I'm not. We're going down.
Going into the ocean is always a bad idea. That's just a fact. I thought you said you don't trust that suit.
I found one that wasn't broken.
So you see weird monsters that is made completely out of hands and you start going diving.
Yes.
Problems.
So we're looking for his expedition team.
Good luck with that.
Follow the chemical lamps.
You got a sword?
I have a flare gun.
Yeah. Can you shoot it at enemies?
Doesn't appear to work.
Or is it to combat the darkness? Ugh.
Oh no. I didn't see nothing. I totally didn't see a giant Cthulhu above my head. Oh great, he's freaking out.
The anchor? Oh, that thing in the distance.
Oh, lovely.
Dead bones.
Is this a shotgun?
I call shotgun. I don't know why the front seat is called a shotgun, but sure.
Because that's where you shoot from. Excuse me. Get out of here, Cthulhu.
You don't shoot shotguns from a car. You use a pistol.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
They're over here dancing.
See that?
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid. Gods lean over us.
Here.
Gods crawl in us.
What do you say, Archer General?
The suits are all cut up. A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton. A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton. A ritual knife and a cult sign.
I have to take a picture of
I think
him.
I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
Dead. Put a stake
Is that
through his
right?
head.
Yeah, Innsmouth attacker. Oh, hey, buddy.
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
I mean, that's not what I would call it.
Sancta Mare, be our eyes.
Looks
Eyes
completely
to
sane.
see the distant stars.
It's really dark in here.
Hark, he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor. Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what?
Seek
Who are you
less.
talking to? What happened?
Mm-hmm.
our eyes, first, second, third, opened by the aura. You
The
see
blowing of the
much, yet
flute.
do not see the splendid shell of the White Virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless.
It is
Open
meaning that is
yourself.
meaningless.
Walk, listen, pray.
Fun things are fun.
Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
One for one, all for all.
I can't leave the survivors to die down here. I have abandoned the survivors. Save the survivors?
Maybe.
I prefer to save them.
Try to.
I mean, even if they are crazy, I may infect everyone else with the crazy.
At least you know you didn't have anything to do with it.
I tried to save them. Mr. Aphid over here.
He's a bug.
I'm not finished here yet.
I'm not?
Maybe you missed a person.
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth. You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
What am I forgetting?
Sancta Mare, be our eyes.
A ritual knife and a cult sign.
I already
think I
showed
better
this
show
to him.
Mr. Throgmorton. The suits are all cut up.
Who am I missing? There's only 3 of them down here.
The cave is pretty large.
Oh, here we go.
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship? Perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship? Okay. What? It's shivering. This... no! Get away from me!
Oh my.
Let's see.
Forget him! Get the seed and the seal now! We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diamonds.
Okay. What? I'm shivering.
Forget them. Get the seed and the seal
One more.
now.
There we go.
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. Then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
There we go.
Spooky. Spooky Cthulhu.
Albert was the source of madness. I have to save the expedition. Tell Robert where the survivors are. Yes.
Yep.
Or I could leave them to die.
Lose.
I would literally die doing this.
Yep. Oh, it does auto save.
Okay. I should be dead. I should be on the floor, puking, dying, everything.
Mm-hmm. You're OP.
Oh, there we go. Wow, I look weird without my hat.
Well, there you go.
Why would you touch it?
Naruhoduna.
We're back at my house.
Never again, they say.
The doctor at Boston Asylum were looking for a way to fix me, proved to be a tall error. At first they asked me questions. I thought my story would be reported to the officials, but they were just making a list of things to fix. I feared the wire, so they swaddled me in drenched sheets. I told them about the things in the darkness, so they kept me in a dark room blindfolded. No progress until they brought the electrodes. They kept my thoughts jumbled. Only the words of the doctor held my mind together. He gave me who I am and how to think. He gave me concoction to keep me sane. It seems I'm getting used to it. Question is for better or worse. It was laudanum.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Alright, let's go tell Monkey Boy. Oh, hi.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
You do that. Alright, how do I make it to Monkey Boy? Who is here? I can actually take the boat from here all the way up to his house. So let's do that. Not that one. He'll probably call it after I'm done talking to Mr. Monkey. What you been up to, Server, while I've been poking Cthulhu's butt?
Just doing stuff and now getting lunch.
Do you have your Switch on?
Yep.
Still nothing?
Yep. Last night I got like 20 eggs and then I had to leave because I was tired of it.
I still wish you could get it through a trade. Have you put up a trade? Like, to see if anyone would do it?
I'd ask for one, but everyone wants that goddamn goat. Oh no, it's a dog. Still.
Close enough. I mean, you could still ask. It's all like, hey, you want a shiny, like, Snorlax?
I mean, I can't ask a specific person. I gotta put a request for it. So I could put like that shiny snake, for example, for a rolls.
I mean, I feel like that's a good trade.
That snake is, I think, the first shiny I've ever found in a Pokemon game.
No, don't do that.
Like, the snake is literally the first shiny I've ever found.
The first shiny I found was that muck.
If you don't take Pokemon Go to, like, you don't count that.
Don't count that. Never count that.
Because there I found like 3 shinies.
They're usually given to you.
Yeah, but like actually finding a shiny in the grass, that snake in Pokemon Sword and Shield is my first, and I've started in Red and Blue.
Wow.
So yeah, I've never seen a shiny until then.
I'm not sure if this is... Cars are clipping into the floor.
Might be they're missing wheels.
Okay.
I don't even hear my microwave. It's so quiet. Until it's ready.
And then it beeps.
Yeah. About 6 times.
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
I'm gonna jump into Northgard after I'm finished eating.
Oh, I was gonna join you.
You can.
But,
I eat.
I think I got myself stuck. Oh, nope.
Let's see, what is the word on the street?
The mortician has touched him up well.
What is this?
What?
So somebody filled their entire bathtub with, what are those? Some kind of, is that aerogel or water beads or something?
Yes.
Well, someone filled an entire bathtub with those.
Okay.
And then opened the plug.
And then what?
Then every single one of those started going into the sewers, and the weird gels were coming out of its toilet, the sink, the kitchen sink, the sewers, and the street. Because they expand, so they started rising through those. So yeah, now and then they got trouble with the police people, because you know, the city streets, the sewers were filled with those things.
Your expedition needs help.
I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins. Some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
The crew of the Titanium mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
What?
The Innsmouthers. They knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
This smells of trouble. Innsmouthers seem irritable, and my doctor says the drowning's not too good for me. So, why should I help?
I'll pay you a decent sum for this job. And you came here to look into the madness, correct? Professor Doe shares those visions. She found something inside the ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague,
yes.
I'd say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and in advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
What'd he give me? Grenades! Wow.
Yeah, I'm learning so much.
Of what?
How the saying carrots are good for your eyesight came to be.
The door won't budge.
It's kind of funky. I finally learned the origin of that.
What is it?
Apparently, British, like World War II British pilots, they didn't want the Germans to know that they're using radar systems, you know, to track their junk. So they were like, yep, we're actually leading a lot of carrots so we can, you know, beat them in nighttime battles. So it would be good for eyesight instead of telling them, yeah, we have radars to look at your stupid planes in the sky. So they were like, yep, we just eat a lot of carrots. And that's where it came.
So they're not actually good for you.
I mean, that doesn't mean you should stop eating them. They might not be the one and go to all for your eyesight, but I mean, they got other good stuff. Like taste, and apparently zinc is good for your eyes.
Yes. There's a Ferris
And I'm
wheel
like,
over
well, and I was like, well, I gotta go to a Pokemart then to buy some.
there. Okay. I'm gonna stop for now.
That'd be very useful if I could just go to a store and be like, yeah, I want zinc.
You can get that in a pill form.
Yeah, but make it work the same way as, you know, regular zinc or poke stuff, that you just eat one and boom, you suddenly have a whole bunch of zinc in you.
We're gonna raid Kirsty. I don't know if anyone's here, but thank you all for coming. I will see you later on, maybe, with something else. I'll see you all then. Bye, everyone.